Who is Peter Parker? Well, that's me. I'm a 17-year-old young man that attends a high school here in New York. I think of myself as a regular kid with one very best friend and one close friend. Well, me. You see, I didn't really know. That was until something very strange happened to me. Just wait and see.
Peter, are you okay? You're gonna be late to school.
Yeah, I'll be okay, Aunt May. I'm trying to get ready.
Peter rushed to the bathroom and tumbled on his way there to brush his teeth. Peter running down the stairs and flustered.
Good morning, Aunt May. Thanks for breakfast.
Good morning, honey. You're gonna be late for school. Take your breakfast on the go with me.
Peter arrives at school just in time for a field trip as he sees his classmates loading up on the bus. He meets up with his two friends who are waiting to get onto the bus, Gwen Stacy and Harry Osborn.
Hey guys, I thought I wasn't going to make it. I woke up so late I didn't realize until Aunt May woke me up and told me that I was going to be late.
Peter, when do you ever make it on time for anything? You are either late or just don't even show up.
You were better off not showing up. This field trip is going to be so boring.
Anything that is school related is boring to you, Harry. At least we are not learning and actually get to get away for the day.
I agree with Gwen. At least we aren't in the classes all day listening to boring teachers.
Gwen and Harry finally get on the bus to find a seat. Every row they walk by, Harry is greeted by everyone because he's the rich and cool guy that everyone wants to be friends with.
I wish I was as cool as you, Harry. No one even notices me. What are you saying, Peter? People know who you are. Why do you have to over-exaggerate things?
As the classmates go through the tour at the animal exhibit, Peter and Gwen decide to separate from the group and take a closer look at the animals. As Gwen and Peter part ways to go to the spider exhibit, Harry notices and gets jealous because he has a big crush on Gwen. While Peter and Gwen are looking at the spiders, one of the spiders bites Peter.
Hey, let's ditch the group and take a closer look at all insects. I want to see the spiders.
I don't know, Peter. I don't think we should go. Doesn't seem like a good idea.
Come on, Gwen. It'll be quick. I just want to look at the spiders.
Gwen agrees and follows Peter. Harry notices Gwen leaving with Peter and is furious.
Whoa, these look so awesome.
Be careful, Peter. Don't get so close.
Stop being such a chicken. I know what I'm doing.
Peter glances closer and then gets bit by a spider.
Ouch! I think the spider bit me.
I told you, Peter, to be careful.
I'm fine. Just a little sting.
Peter ends up forgetting he got bit by the spider and ends up joining the group again. The field trip is over and everyone is loading back up on the bus. Harry is mad at Peter because he saw them walk off together, and Harry likes Gwen a lot. It's the next day and Peter wakes up and realizes that something is different. Spiderwebs shooting out of his wrists, and when he fell off the bed, he was able to stop himself from falling. When he realizes he has powers, he puts the two together from the time he got bit at the spider exhibit. Unable to take control of his powers, Peter starts breaking everything in his room while trying to get ready for school.
Whoa! Did I just stop myself from hitting my face on the floor?
Peter gets up and starts trying to get ready. When he goes to grab something, a string of webs shoots out of Peter's arm.
Peter, is everything okay in there?
Yeah, Aunt May. Sorry, I just fell and knocked a few things over.
Peter's room filled with spider webs. Peter freaking out and running out of the house on his way to school to show Gwen what's happening. On his way running to school, he notices a robbery happening.
Hey you! Stop!
Peter sees Gwen and is eager to tell her something.
Gwen! You won't believe what is happening to me!
What's going on with you, Peter?
You know how I was bit by a spider? I think it gave me powers.
Stop being weird, Peter. You don't have powers.
Peter shooting webs and grabbing items to show Gwen.
What is happening? How are you able to?
Come with me. Let me show you something.
Peter takes Gwen and starts going around the city from building to building with his spider webs. Peter starts to create a Spider-Man costume and starts becoming a superhero. Harry realizes that Peter is Spider-Man and thinks he's trying to impress Gwen and steal her away from him. Harry ends up injecting himself with the lizard serum at Oscorp, but it turns him into an evil giant lizard. Harry ends up kidnapping Gwen to get Spider-Man to come rescue her and traps him at the top of the tower at Oscorp.
Why are you doing this, Harry? I thought you were a good person.
No, you think Peter is better than me. You left me no choice.
Peter comes in swinging and sees them at the top of the tower at Oscorp.
Don't you hurt her, Harry. She's innocent and has nothing to do with us.
You took Gwen away from me. She was the love of my life. I don't want to hurt her. I want to hurt you, Peter Parker.
Peter, help me, please.
Spider-Man and the Green Lizard fight with each other. Spider-Man is no match for the Green Lizard, and Gwen sees that and starts panicking. She punches the Green Lizard in the face and realizes that she may have powers too. Gwen and Peter working on their costumes together and living on happily ever after, fighting bad guys and being a superhero couple.
I'm so happy I get to do this with you, Gwen.
Me too, Peter Parker.